I always say a little bit of desire for a short amount of time is like chef's kiss. It's the perfect sweet spot for manifesting. But a lot of desire for a long period of time is torture. It is absolute hell. And the thing with manifesting is that a lot of us can spend a lot of time in the desire, in the wanting, in the yearning, in the needing, the wishing, the hoping. We get stuck in this state, in this place, forever kind of frozen in time in this state of wanting. And you know, if you have wanted something for a long time and it hasn't manifested yet, how agonizing that is. And that's what I want to talk to you about today in completely shifting. And that's what I want to help you with shifting completely in today's video. So a little story before we get into it. Let's take it back to end of 2019, beginning of 2020. I was working really hard with changing my story about money. Every single day I was moving myself into the wish fulfilled, and I was moving myself into the new identity of who I wanted to be. And the thing about that is, yes, it was being in the wish fulfilled and seeing myself with more money, seeing myself managing money responsibly, just seeing myself in an overall different experience than what I had been having previously with money. I was dominantly living in that state. But the overall feeling and state that I was embodying wasn't likely what you think it would have been. Take a second and think to yourself just what the end state would be if you imagined yourself having a lot of money, if you imagined yourself having a lot of ease with money, being responsible with money, managing it well. You just had a lot of peace with money. What would the ultimate end state of that be? Some might say feeling abundant. Others might say feeling free. But for me, the feeling that I went to, the overall state that I constantly moved myself into, was relief. It was the feeling of relief, the experience of relief. Why? Because relief is the ultimate feeling of knowing something is done, of knowing something is complete. Just think about it. You feel relief all the time, likely every day for different things. Like when you finally finish your to-do list, or when you finally get to the end of the day and you can go home after work, or when you get into bed at night, ready for sleep. Like, you know what that feeling feels like. You know the experience of that. Relief is just, it's ultimate relaxation. And that is the state, the feeling that I was inhabiting a lot of the time when I was really focused on this story. I was using relief, the experience of relief, because to me, it signaled and implied that this was now done. Because I was moving into the wish fulfilled and staying in the wish fulfilled most of the time during the day, the feeling I was inhabiting most of the time was relief. And I say this all the time to my members of Money Mindset School, that when I actually started making more money and I had a lot more ease and flow in my finances, and I felt a lot more responsible and together with my finances, that feeling of relief still stayed with me, but it turned into peace, right? Because it's essentially the same thing. Relief becomes peace. Relief, if persisted in, becomes peace. So I feel like for me, the gradual process was relief to relaxation to peace with money. And so I want you to take this powerful, but so freaking easy state, inner experience, feeling, whatever you want to call it, of relief, and apply it to whatever you're trying to manifest now. Do it with me now. Close your eyes for a second and bring to mind the vision of the desire that you currently are manifesting, that you've been working on, and see the end of it. See the completion of it. It's now yours. You have it. You are it. It is now done. See the end of that now. And then bring in the feeling of relief. Bring in that experience of, this is done. I even encourage you to do the big breath in, sigh of relief, because that can really help you tap into it. But just see yourself there. Keep doing the sigh of relief if you want. But that is the experience of it being done. You are in the wish fulfilled. You are in completion. That's all it takes. So if you keep doing this, what you'll find is you're actually spending more and more time in the wish fulfilled, in the end, in a place of peace, knowing that it is done. And the truth is, this is actually what we ultimately want. This is the experience we want from our desires, is the relief of no longer having them. We actually want to be freed of the desire because we don't want to hold on to it for a long time. That's why I always say, short amount of desire is perfect. Long amount of desire, no, not fun. Not fun at all. And so bringing in the experience of relief can radically change that if you persist in doing it though. This is not like a one and done kind of thing. You have to keep consistently doing it. Just like I was doing it every single day, putting myself into the wish fulfilled and experiencing the relief. Just the feeling of relief. Sometimes I didn't even need to bring the image of having the money to my mind. It was just the feeling of relief, knowing I don't really have to worry about this anymore. It's done. It's done. It's all mine. It's done. And if you want to get extra credit points for doing this exercise, I dare you, when you go out, whether you're driving in your car, whether you're walking down the street, whether you're visiting a friend, in little moments when you remember, when you think of maybe your desire, you think of this particular exercise, or you're thinking of me, I want you to immediately go into that experience of relief by doing the sigh of relief, right? Just do the, this is done. This is done. You can bring a little image of your desire being complete to mind if you want, but it doesn't matter. You don't have to. It's just being in that experience of relief. That is enough. And I want you to get used to doing this all the time. Do it multiple times a day so that you are constantly, essentially freeing yourself from your desire every single time you do that. And therefore manifesting it, being in the end, being in the wish fulfilled. So my beautiful friend, I hope you enjoyed that. This week is my birthday week, and so I am running a very special sale of a ton of my digital products. There is nothing over $55, and that sale is running just for this week. And I have courses and ebooks and challenges and templates and meditation albums on everything from manifestation, money mindset, business, sales, boundaries, you name it. It is all on sale this week. Just head to the link in the description box below to get access to all of those. And I will see you in the next video.